Hi, I'm Caroline, and I have just been hired by Chobani, who is a Greek yogurt company. And the Chief Marketing Officer of Chobani has five major product innovations that he's thinking about launching, but he only wants to launch two, and that is where I am here to give my recommendations. So I believe that Chobani should launch the Chobani Indulgent line, which is a dessert like pudding that has flavors like banana, chocolate chunk, mint chocolate chunk, raspberry, dark chocolate, and I think that would be really successful. And I also believe that the Chobani savory dips like hummus and guacamole and Greek tzatziki sauce, I think that would be really successful as well. And I think those two would be more successful than the others because for the indulgent line, everyone likes desserts, everyone likes ice cream, so why not go in that direction? So they have all these really great flavors that people who love dessert would like, and it's also healthier for you. So that's another plus for Chobani. And then I think sometimes people who often eat yogurt, I think they can get kind of tired of the same old yogurt flavors, and I think having new and exciting dessert flavors would be really successful as well. And on the other hand, for the savory dips, I think Chobani, they're known for their Greek yogurt, so I think they could really emphasize the Greekness of Chobani and go for the Greek hummus, the Greek tzatziki sauce. Although guacamole is not really Greek, basically everyone loves guacamole, so I still think that would be pretty profitable and successful. And for the other three choices that um, they had, they had the Chobani Kitchen, which is a whole milk yogurt that you can put on baked potato, chili, and fajitas. But I think that's a good idea, but I think people are so used to putting sour cream on those things that I feel like if they were putting yogurt on those things, I think that would turn people away from that product. Also, they were thinking about doing a Chobani Greek yogurt granola bar, which I also think is a good idea, but at the same time, it is a little bit of a product stretch for their brand, which is mainly just yogurt, even though I think that would be a good idea. And then lastly, the Chobani Kids is a really healthy and kid-friendly yogurt that I think parents would really like that because parents really want their children to be healthy. But at the same time, I can also see kids not really wanting to eat it, not really liking it, and at the end of the day, parents won't buy things that their kids won't eat. So I think that would not ultimately be successful as the first two. So I have a few suggestions for the test marketing of the indulgent line and the savory line. And test marketing is basically a miniature marketing plan that you launch but in a miniature way, and you do actual advertising, distribution, and sales promotions to gauge customers' opinion and then even see customer behavior and how it sells in order to see if it's a good idea or not to actually launch the full product. So I have an advertising idea for the indulgent line. So you can have a commercial where someone is talking about, I'm just getting really tired of the same old yogurt flavors, same old yogurt consistency, and I really want something new and exciting. And then you can show this new line that has actual real chunks of chocolate and swirls of fruit and even drizzles, and I think that would be really, really good to see, like people, especially who have sweet tooth, to see, oh hey, I can eat yogurt and still satisfy my sweets cravings. So that is my advertising idea. And then I have a sales promotion idea for it, and I was thinking that they could bring this product to local grocery stores, and then they can have the customers take a few of them home with them rather than buying their usual dessert. And then once they come back, maybe the end of the week, they can take a small survey and just tell them, hey, this actually worked better than my usual dessert and it's healthier for me. And I think that would make people excited for this product. For the Chobani savory dips, like hummus and Greek tzatziki and guacamole, I believe that a good advertising technique for that, for the test marketing, would be to really emphasize the Greekness of Chobani, because people, especially people who love Greek food, I believe that they would really go for these dips. And I think that anything that emphasizes the authenticity of it, that would really sell for them. And then a distribution idea for the savory dips is to place them around the Greek or the foreign foods aisle, because I believe that even still people associate those foods with being more authentic and more natural, and I think that would be a really good idea, especially for the test marketing. And of course, it's a great idea to do taste tests and free samples for that as well. So I have some specific recommendations for the actual marketing of these two products. So for the indulgent line, for the price, I think that Chobani should have it pretty similar to what their normal yogurt is priced, but a little bit higher. And like we've talked about in class, this is a heuristic that people believe that something at a higher price means better quality or better taste. So I think that would help them, but it would also not be too expensive where people wouldn't buy it in the first place. And then a distribution idea or place idea in the marketing mix. I believe that it would be really successful if Chobani placed like half of their products, half of the indulgent line products, in the yogurt section where their other products are. And I also think it would be helpful to place it in the dessert aisle around the ice cream and desserts, just to have the customers associate it with, oh, this is an actual dessert. And it's not just like, oh, it's just yogurt, but it's actual dessert. And I also believe the same way about the savory dips with the price. I think that they could price it around the same price of normal and average guacamole dips and hummus dips, but a little bit higher, just again to have that heuristic that it is better quality and better taste. And then for the packaging, which is under the product of the marketing piece, I think that the packaging of the savory dips should really emphasize the Greekness of it, so that I think like the fonts should look really Greek, and there should be like actual saying this is authentic Greek food, because I think people would really go for that instead of just, oh, this is a generic dip. So I think those are my two marketing mix ideas for those two products. And so therefore, I recommend that the Chobani marketing team continues to effectively market these two products, because I really do believe that they would be successful in the long run for Chobani, and I think that customers would really like it. So thanks for listening.